Voices all around, build you up to knock you down.
Magazines and misled teens say skinny and light is all that claims.
Traces on a page, messed up beauty in a way.
Broke words they create, aim to fix,
And
make
it's
it
a
break.
shame you think it's alright to not be yourself and live your life. If you feel it in your soul and you can't say no, it's hard to stay, but you gotta break away. If you feel it in your soul and you can't say no, it's hard to see, but you gotta break free, break free.
Just bring it back to the days you praised where happiness was a state of mind and not a phase.
If you feel it in your soul and you can't say no, on the outside you look fine, but behind that smile you're crying.
Cause these words hit hard, cut deep, leave scars.
Make you feel so small, got your back against the wall.
Just let it go, be you, feel good,
And it's
stay
a
true.
shame you think it's alright to not be yourself and live your life. If you feel it in your soul and you can't say no, it's hard to stay, but you gotta break away. If you feel it in your soul and you can't say no, it's hard to see, but you gotta break free, break free.
Just bring it back to the days you praised where happiness was a state of mind and not a phase. Where being you was the thing to do, nobody could say shh, just keep it in.
If you feel it in your soul,
Bring it back to the days you praised where happiness was a state of mind and not a phase. Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
ORB, it is great to have you back in the loft. First things first,
Yes.
tell us about the whole name change thing.
Mate.
It's controversial. Well, like
Yes.
Prince.
Very controversial.
No, if you notice on Twitter, a lot of kids are shortening everything and hashtagging everything.
That's it.
So we're going to shows and they're calling us ORB, so we're like, let's just be cool. Down with the kids, let's go with ORB.
Let's just stick with it.
that's
Now,
it.
it is an amazing time to be you guys. You're winning awards, you've got a new album, new single.
Yes.
You're having the time of your life, aren't you?
It's pretty alright, isn't it?
It's pretty crazy.
It could be worse. It could definitely be worse.
Absolutely.
Have there been any pinch me moments lately? Maybe when you won Song of the Year. That must have been pretty special.
That definitely was one because we always wondered what it was like to meet your kind of awards choice thing, and to be even nominated was amazing.
The fact the public vote.
Yeah, it was a public
all the
vote, so that's always a nice pat on the back from the fans, like, you know, to say great song, boys. Thanks.
I mean, what does that feel like when to reach that stage in your career where you're getting Song of the Year? That's such an achievement.
It's pretty surreal, and it was really awesome because it was the first song off the album, so it really gave us good confidence for the album to follow, so it really helped.
Yes, your album All We Want, or All We Are, All We
Yes.
Want, All We Are.
All We Are.
Ah, Diana.
All we
Want is all we are. I don't
That's
know.
exactly
Yes.
It's out at the moment. It was out last Friday on the 2nd.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about it? Is it the classic ORB sound, or are you taking a new route?
It's a mixture of both the classic sound and obviously a new route, because we've been around the world and back now, so we've become cultured, have we now?
Picked up the songs in Chinese and French and no, it's definitely
we learned several languages.
the
for this album.
singles are definitely different, and then the album tracks are the same old us.
You even have a dancing number on there, don't you?
We do.
Well,
It is
no,
a bit dancey.
it is kind of it even sounded dancier before we ran it through the mills of mixes and stuff, like, because it sounded really dance, but it still has that element.
Yeah,
to
we
it.
took a nice quiet trip to Ibiza and came back with that song.
And the enjoys are changing up a little bit and experimenting and trying different things.
Yeah, it's always cool to keep yourself on your toes and try and evolve as a musician and an artist, as they say.
Absolutely.
And get better at our craft.
Very insightful, won't you?
What I love about Feel It In Your Soul is I heard that you actually had 2 different versions of this one song.
Actually, controversially, 3.
Three different versions.
Yeah.
No one
My
even
bad.
knows about the
I
other.
thought there was 2. I forgot about the first one as well.
First one
Once you
was-
reminded me.
Yeah, that was way back.
So there's many variations of that song.
Does that happen often with the songwriting process? You just change your mind. You're like, actually, no, that would fit better with this.
More often than you think, yeah,
Always
absolutely.
happens.
Yeah, what we really liked about Feeling the Soul from the start was the melody and the way it was kind of, you know, 90s soulful type vibe to it, and then we just kept on changing the lyrics.
Yeah, we were never happy.
We were never happy, but we finally, you know, all agreed on how it sounds now, so it's good.
And was
It's a real
it
feel-good
very
vibe.
difficult, you know, the whole difficult second album thing? Did you find that at all, that you were sort of worried about what people were going to think?
The first album was a lot more stressful.
Yeah.
With this album, we've had 3 years to make it. With the first album, we had 10 days.
All right.
Wow.
So, you know, as a new
It's quite
band,
the
like,
difference.
labels aren't
Yeah.
going to back you that much, so they just gave us 10 days and see what you can do. So with the first album success, they gave us a bit of breathing space on this one, so we took some time off and enjoyed
The
ourselves.
lads in suits, like, lads, they're class, they're class. Give them the money, let them do what they want. You trust these guys now.
The big suits.
Well, if record sales are anything to go by, you're doing extremely well, of course, because it's the fastest selling or the highest selling album in HMV.
Yeah, this year.
Album of the
This
year.
year, yeah.
Yeah, which is
And,
pretty amazing.
We got number 2 in the charts today.
Yes.
So the charts were out today and we got number 2 just behind Imelda. So it's a mixed day of mixed emotions, because we're obviously happy we got number 2, but
Yeah.
we would have
You would have loved the number
but
1.
We're happy for
But it's
Imelda.
Imelda May,
Oh,
so
no, we're
it
happy
could be a lot
because
worse.
she's like a sweetheart. So
I think it was
like,
4 or 5 Irish acts in the top 10 this
yeah,
week.
it's great to see.
It's a win all around for Irish music.
Well, speaking of Irish music, you will be joining some other amazing bands on stage on Tuesday
Yes.
in the Olympia. Tell us about that.
We're playing for the FM 104 Help a Child gig
Yeah.
with Codeline, Gavin James, Walking
Walking
in
on
Cars.
Cars,
The Minutes are there, aren't they?
Yeah, the minutes are there as well.
Band Hogan.
Brezzy's going to be hosting it. It's
Hogan,
going to be
yeah,
a big,
Hogan
it's going to
will
be
be
a big
there too.
Irish get together, and it's going to be a good day.
And then in July, we've got Pharrell Williams and Kanye
just a
West.
small
Kanye
gig,
West,
just a small
yeah.
gig.
Acoustic, you know.
We won't talk about that much. It's no biggie.
I think Kanye gave you a rang, was it?
He rang me up, he said, yo, Ned. That's what he called me, Ned. He's like, what's up? He's had to invite me to the Stag still, but I think I'm busy that day.
It's just
so-
hard to turn him down. Well, listen, we've run out of time, but thank you so much for dropping by. And if
for having us.
anyone wants to find out more information about you guys, orbhq.com.
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Good
Thanks
luck with
for
the
coming,
gigs.
guys.